Okay, we're going across town. We're somewhere flying. I guess you can maybe see him. Cal, we're going right to Tommy. So thanks for your help on that, Tommy.
We're still on the runway. We're doing a run-up, I think it's called, where he's just checking all the instruments. But the blades are going, and John's steering the plane or whatever it's called.
John wrote us a letter for Fantasy Week, the last one we picked. John wants to land a plane. Now,
Fly and land
a plane. He has he's only once in his life even been in a plane.
to Los Angeles to go to Disneyland.
Tommy, I'm surprised, not being a pilot yourself. You know the pilot lingo. Let me just check again. Are the blades going?
The blades are going,
Okay,
and he's
good.
steering the plane.
Let me check with you again on the other thing. What was the only time he was ever in a plane?
He was 10 years old when he went to Disneyland.
But he flew out of Los Angeles?
He went San Diego to Los Angeles.
San Diego to Los Angeles? Just to say that he'd been in a plane, probably his parents treated him.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, and he's always been interested in this, but he said in his letter that life took him elsewhere. So somehow, some way, Tommy's going to get John to fly and land a plane. Now, this is going to be like when you see in the movies that the pilot just drops over and somebody's got to land that bird, and it's going to be John today, and you're going to hear it live.
Let's hope it's not that realistic.
Josh is on the right seat, and John, the guy that's having the fantasy, is on the left.
And where are you?
I'm in the back seat, and Josh is explaining everything on the computer in front of him, pointing to everything. It's called a run-up, I believe. And pretty soon we'll be taking off.
The blades are going. Are the wheels wheeling?
The blades are going. The wheels are rolling.
What about the pistons? Are they all right?
Pistons are okay. Wait, hold on. I'm going to do some more airplane talk.
Okay.
Breaker, breaker, buddy. Good buddy. We're ready for a convoy. Breaker, breaker. We're ready for a convoy. That's airplane talk, right?
Yeah.
Josh, I don't see any sun. Is this a good time? Maybe.
We're cleared for takeoff now. We got to go.
Tommy?
But wait.
Tommy?
But there's no sun. There's just clouds.
Yeah, we're going through them.
Here we go. They're going through the clouds.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm happy John Sottelo's, we're making his fantasy come true. But he's steering the plane right now.
He really is. That's cool.
This is low clouds.
But obviously, if anything goes wrong, the guy's right there. They have just like a driver's ed car, right? There's two of everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If something goes wrong, crap.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Our reporter in the scene says, if something goes wrong,
Crap.
Crab.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Oh, we're going faster and faster. This is nuts.
Are you in a plane or on the Big Dipper?
We're 50 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour. I'm reading. Oh, we're in the air.
Tommy,
Yes.
I'm going to put a little music on in the background just to make this go better, okay?
Yeah.
Long, long time ago, I can still remember
What?
how
Oh, crap.
Oh, crap.
smile.
Josh, we're in the air.
With Jeff and Jer.
We're going 81 miles an hour.
Is that miles per hour or is that wind knots or something? Is that MPHs he's seeing on there?
I'm reading. I'll read the gauges to you. Maybe you guys can translate. I see 77, and I see
That's your odds of living.
720 on one. I see another instrument that says 920.
What do you see when you look down? I don't mean it yourself.
Clouds.
Huh?
I see clouds.
Clouds.
We're in the
Nothing but clouds, huh? Wow. This is great. I can't believe we're doing this. Tommy, I can't believe we're doing this.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Your sin. Please forgive me. I know you love me. I want to love you.
This is a little single-engine airplane, you know. Seats 4 people. Tommy's in the back.
Now we're at the gauge, or whatever that's called, is at 1240.
I think we're about 5 minutes from Tommy saying rosary. I just know it.
Tommy, that's how many feet you are above the ground.
Okay. The one on the left says 77, and the other one says 1400.
Well, you're 1,400 feet in the air.
Is that big?
And then another one in the middle says 246 degrees, I guess.
Yeah, it got a little warmer outside.
Here's what I think now.
Yeah.
Maybe not play-by-play it now. Just give the phone maybe to Josh so we can hear him telling John what to do when he brings it in. And we'll just listen real time.
Hold on.
Plus, we won't hear you erp that way.
Yeah, he's in a little tiny
Break it out
airplane.
here. It's glorious up on top. It's like one giant bed of, one giant bed of cotton, man. It's so great.
This is the pilot.
Uh-huh.
I should
Josh.
have checked his identification.
Yeah, I think so. It's like a bed of cotton, dude.
You know what? How cool is this? A guy named John Sotelo, who's been listening to Jeff and Jer for years, only been on a plane once when he was 10 years old, wrote a letter for Fantasy Week, and is in the air flying a plane.
You sound like you're in the shuttle without a flight suit.
You know,
How do you feel? Your stomach.
I feel excitement. I'm happy for John, but it is a little nerve-wracking, obviously.
I think Wilbur and Orville were less nervous.
Hey, Tommy.
But, right, you know, I'm sure a lot of you have been in planes, but I'm looking down, and it's like, to me, it looks like heaven. When you look down above the clouds and you look down, it's heaven. And it's a bed of clouds. You feel like you can just walk around on it.
Well, depending how things work out, get used to it.
Tommy, next time you can get Josh is the pilot, right?
Yeah.
Next time you get his attention, if he's not busy, just say, hey, could we try a real quick zero gravity stall just for fun?
Ask him.
Hey, John? Mr. Armbruster? Hey, dude. So he turns around for, hey, dude. Hey, what's it called, Jeff?
A real quick zero gravity stall just for fun.
Hey, can you do a gravity stall?
Zero gravity.
Can you do a zero gravity stall?
Just for fun.
Oh,
Apologize.
Oh, no.
We were kidding.
Okay, that's not the kind of maneuver that's generally going to happen to you on a commercial airliner.
Look at because we're on communication equipment from an airplane. I can't run delay, so that just got on. I'm sorry.
I guess the answer was yes.
Okay.
Well, I never thought he'd do it. Whoa. Tommy's going to need... Can someone go out to the airport and meet Tommy when he comes back with another pair of pants?
We need a pair of pants, a stretcher, and some simple green. Quick, drive to the airport. All right. Now, thanks to Pinnacle Aviation Academy, we're going to land a plane. What is that? What is a zero? Jerry, what is that?
Well, he didn't do the whole thing, but I guess what he must have done is just pulled up real fast and cut the power, I would imagine, just really quick.
A Sealy world-class mattress.
So everybody in the plane loses, everybody floats up real fast.
And yells what Tommy yelled?
It's a Sealy world-class mattress.
I didn't think he'd do it.
Tommy?
Yeah.
That was kind of a rhetorical joke. All right, so...
Sir? Dude.
Ask him if you got time for a quick spin.
No. Don't repeat it. No.
Hey, we got time for a quick spin?
Just say that.
Nope.
Tommy?
You know what?
Our junior listeners heard
I know, I'm
the big
sorry
ass.
to say that.
All right, go ahead and tell them in the cars. Tell them.
I'm sorry to all the junior listeners. I'm sorry to all the mothers. I'm sorry to all the listeners for saying that word.
The big one. It's not the big one, but the...
It was the
it's number-
semi-big one.
Yeah, it's
Big
number-
enough.
Yeah. It's in second place.
Yeah.
Hey, Josh, I think we're ready to land.
Well, I think one of us is.
Flight 209er, clear for Vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Howard radio clearance over.
Here's what you do. Let's just listen to the pilot talk him in now.
All right.
John wants to land a plane. He's going to do it himself.
I'm going to hand you the phone. Sure.
All right, so we're heading down here. We're about a half mile short final, and we're looking at 75 knots or so. We're going to drop in full flaps. And
you're going to let him put it down.
John, why don't you go ahead and bring
Here we
full
go.
flaps in.
Look at this. Now this guy.
All the way down. There you go, buddy. All right, you see that runway coming up? We're going to hold it on center line. Go ahead and bring some more throttle out. Reduce that throttle. There you go. Our airspeed's looking great, especially with Tommy in the back. And
With that kind of payload, he's still keeping it up.
All right. Yeah. All right, as we come across the threshold here, I'd like you to bring the throttle all the way to idle. All the way to idle.
Oh, they're almost
All the way
there.
out. All the way out. And we're going to do what's called flaring. We're going to bring that nose up, land on the main gear first. Just like that. Now, reach over. Touchdown. And what I'd like you to do now is bring the flaps all the way up. All the way up. There you go. And remember those brakes we were talking about? Nice and easy. Nice and easy. And 7 Tango Charlie, we're going to taxi back to Pinnacle, sir.
Did you do it?
Are you down?
7 Tango Charlie, Roger. All right. Now we're going to steer back to Pinnacle and put it away for the night.
He did it!
Yeah, all right.
Yeah!
All right, let us talk to John.
Not yet. Hold on. He's
All right.
concentrating.
He's busy.
He's still steering. Blades are still going.
Sounds like you're glad to be back on the ground.
Yes, but you know what?
Probably don't want to schedule this the day after your Vegas trip next time, huh?
It was fun.
Yeah.
The clouds were a little freaky, but it was fun. John. Dude, did it, man.
That was scary.
John, was it great?
It was fun.
How you feel?
You know, my heart's probably going a little fast, but it was cool.
Well, we're glad we could help you out. And speaking of help people out, do you think you could help get Tommy out of that plane and then clean up afterwards?
We'll give it a try.
Yeah, because he's probably going to leave a little something behind when he gets out of the plane.
You just
From,
heard John.
4907 Tango Charlie. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
There you go. Here's Alicia, who saw the landing. What were you on Palomar Airport Road?
I was sitting in traffic, and all of a sudden he says, "Yeah, I'm coming out of the clouds." I looked to the right, and there it is, and I could see the runway, and I saw him land. It was perfect.
How'd he do? How'd he do? Did it tip around a lot?
Went straight on in, and I mean, no wings tipping. He looked great.
Yeah.
I was so excited.
Well, Tommy was in the back seat. Was the plane coming in kind of like with the tail down?
Yeah, of course it was. I saw the window on the side open and something fly out.